it.
The shout out.
Ivern, okay.
Okay, I like that from KT. They've been paying attention. Looks like this is going to be Cassante here for Perfect, which makes sense, but it's going to be rough into the Aatrox when it comes to the laning phase.
Cohesive composition. We'll see if it does work out here for game number 1 as we hop onto the Rift.
Fisher just lob a lot of skill shots at KT, because KT, well, they say they have the shielding, but I think eventually you are going to be able to chew through that. They're early to mid game, though, particularly with this Ivern and Kalista can be really explosive.
Hide on bush.
Yup.
And then not hide on bush. Hide out of bush.
See as well what Guger is going to max here, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is 3 minutes, 30 plus. We're just diving the turret, and you know, level 4 Ivern, pretty good at doing that. And you see that Jiu totally zoned away from the wave. Guger's still here, as they do want to go in for this one once again, as Ivern is going to tank it up. And there's the damage. First blood with the ignite does go over to Beryl. And nice juggling of the turret aggro here from KT and a great dive.
Yeah, should using the tempo you get from the fast clears, BDD.
Uh-oh. And, well, he just used that, so he's going to have to flash out of this one. And there's the flash. No kill. Fisher also low. Couldn't really posture very aggressively. Here comes a very big rotation up from the side of KT as the roots are in, and Sylvie has to flash himself. You can see that Piosi wanted to continue on that, but not going to overplay his hand.
That proxy off and not going to have as much pressure on Perfect, although still doing great here, which is good, because I think KT needs some wins as level up.
Yeah, Perfect. He calculates that perfectly, funnily enough. And Mihail is going to have to flash away. And early on, going down a flash here up against the Cassante. Perfect knew he was not in danger at all. I mean, they are posturing pretty far forward, but already one of these grubs is going to go down. It's going to turn into a 4-on-4. BDD ready and waiting with his ult. And now the Hex Flash comes in from Beryl. That is an Aatrox in a bunch of trouble, but has the World Ender. And now Beryl taking up a ton of damage in the front line, but so is Sylvie. And Sylvie will be the first one to go down as Beryl. Oh no, he gets sniped. I thought he was going to get out of there. Also, another grub did go down to the side of KT as they get the cleanse here out of Jiwoo, and he is in a lot of trouble as well. Down he will go. Level 4 Senna, not able to do too much at this point in time as they give the kill over to BDD.
Spring and summer. Oh, Sylvie.
Well, he's going to run into a lot of CC here. They don't have much damage, but might just be enough to keep him in place for long enough, as now over the wall, here comes BDD. Didn't even really need him, but he helps a little bit at the end, as Hui Fisher did throw his ult in, but not able to help out too much. Just feels that like that early redemption spike in team fights can be so huge, as now they're going to get the engage on the Sylvie once again, as the follow-up ult comes in, but Daisy, I told you he was a friend, he is going to block that one, and now we do have the kill on the Sylvie. Down will go a bunch of people swept into the team. That's just going to be a double kill here for Deft, as Fisher, he's getting flanked by Perfect, who ran behind the turret just to bully the way. As the Blast Cone is probably going to do it to me again, isn't it? Oh, nice blocking here, but eventually the Fear comes in, and Fisher only survives because of a random Blast Cone in the jungle.
Okay.
Well,
can we do something here?
They're going to try. I mean, this turret isn't even... Okay, it will go down, but now we got a TP from the side of KT as well, and Deft is not dead yet. He tries to flash into the Aatrox, and finally he will be taken down, as now, with the TP and everything, Noshim just have a huge man advantage. Tanaka will come up from the Cassante, but even Cassante isn't crazy enough to get out of this one. A nice play from Noshim, as they will pick up 3 kills.
Also, Jiwoo rather is looking at, like, maybe he'll have 50 souls at 20 minutes, which is not where you want to be, as TP comes in to defend this turret.
Well, our teammates. Yeah.
Actually, good point.
It's League of Legends. I mean, it's not us. It can't be. Has to be everyone else, yeah. Well, Beryl's going to go in, and he's got Daisy, the real friend, to help out. And you know what? He's providing a really great frontline. There's not a lot of damage into Beryl, and now they have Redemption, and he's going to get healed up. And there's the Fate's Call as well, as TP is coming in, and Mihail now might just tear Beryl apart, but he's still alive somehow, flashes away, and finally goes down as a lot of damage comes in. The divide is not great, as Perfect also going to be ulted up here, flashes on top of BDD, and Jiwoo's getting a lot of value here out of that Senna. If that hook hits Deft as well, maybe he goes down, but it's a pretty good fight here for Noshim.
That's still a colossal win, as you're saying. It's a big fight, Vel, that's about to come up here for this Dragon. Possible soul point for Nongshim.
Whoa. Very nice flash from Pyosik, and now Barrel's going to get in there as Guger got himself into a rough spot. The Fate's Call just to reposition Barrel here as he throws himself back into the front as BDD is going to find Fisher, but the follow-up a little bit slow. He is surviving. Finally, he will go down, and the redemption keeps BDD alive for even longer. And all the while, Deft is just raining down spears into everybody in this one. Meanwhile, Mahio wasn't even there. He was just zoned the entire time by Perfect, so it's a huge team fight win over to KT, and they want to bite off more.
That's the fight that KT was looking for.
You guys can't stay here. They're just trying to defend this turret. That's not really going to work out for them, as Barrel will just die to the turret. Just Barrel things, you know? And they will take down the mid turret eventually.
Yeah, if I remember correctly,
it wasn't around.
So it gives AP and ability haste based on mana regen?
Yeah, they're just doing the Baron here, and that's going to be the Ivern for the Smite, and now we do have the front line getting pretty low on the side of KT. Pyosik is very low, but he's eating so much of this damage, and even Mahal on the Aatrox not able to survive for long enough, as Fisher not going to be feeling too good about frontlining on the way. Yeah, and if you're ever in doubt, you can always head back to your giant bush farm that you've got back there, and now Barrel's just going to pull the trigger on the engage, force the flash out of Guger, as now they're trying to engage on a Cassante. That's how you know things have gone horribly wrong. As down will go the turret now, and we got the front line coming in. Perfect. Oh, he's just got everybody up against that wall, and he might go down. Even Ivern not going to be able to save him, but the Nexus of Nongshim will be the one that goes down in this game. Mahio surviving for about forever, but it just does not matter. KT pushing in as they run out of the Baron buff, and they are up against a Hui. I'm not sure it's going to matter here, Chronicler.
As BDD, yeah, he's just flexing on him.
Yeah. Just dabbing on the haters here as he does take down another member of Nongshim, and they're just going to gather around the fountain. Just that extra bit of BM as they look for that one extra kill. It's not going to happen. Down will go the Nexus as KT will take a clean first game of the series.
BDD and Deft, I think self-explanatory, just got to output a lot of damage in the fights, and Nongshim, unfortunately, they did look close, but in the end just couldn't really pull through.
Yeah.